Hey, welcome to Chaos Entropy. Today's episode is 120. Today's date is April 29th, 2026. And let's get into it. Um, did you see about the Call of Duty director? I guess his old claim he made over a decade ago
Yeah.
about. I think I heard about that like years ago, and now it's just
Was it an old claim?
well, he said it like over like a decade ago.
Was it like
Because
2013?
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
IGN was making it seem like he said this shit like yesterday.
Well, that would I think
Yeah,
that would be more
IGN didn't put
problematic. I'm making this Call
I,
of Duty a gay movie, but I hate it. But I hate the game.
yeah, IGN didn't put the date, but I think it was like found in like an interview or like an
Yeah,
article or
he was
something
like, "Look,
from
if you're
2013.
overseas, if you're military, I don't blame you playing it. But you're at home. What the hell's wrong with you?" He's like, or something like that.
Yeah, he's definitely had that.
Ment-
It's definitely that old mentality thing.
Except something must have changed if you're willing to be
No,
part of
I
that
don't think
IP.
anything changed, to be honest, because he, ironically, even though he says that, he has directed things for Call of Duty directly before.
Oh,
He actually directed some old live action trailers for Call of Duty. So like the noob and the vet thing for Modern Warfare
okay.
3.
So he
Uh,
must
he
be.
he also directed like I think some of the live action stuff for Advanced Warfare. So Activision actually did get this guy. Despite what he says, this guy has worked on actual live action Call of Duty ads.
Oh,
Um,
so that
so
makes
this
it
guy
weirder.
has worked with Call of Duty before.
That makes it. Uh, it comes out what in 2 years, right? Or
Yeah, in 2 years.
and so is the now there's like a Battlefield
I
movie.
don't know. I'm pretty like interested to see how it actually would go.
Is that true? Is a Battlefield now movie? I heard like there's
What?
rumors or like
Yeah,
that.
there's a rumor of like a Battlefield movie too now.
Yeah,
I don't know how these would work without it being like some generic ass. Like it
it
would be the equivalent of like
would have to be like hyper like a. Yeah, it might come across as like generic. At the end of the day, if you're gonna make it into a movie, you either replicate the
yeah, cause
storyline or
well, yeah,
uh
cause that's kind of the big issue is they said that
with
they're not doing anything from the games, which I feel like is okay, but the problem is the thing that makes
it's gonna
those
make
games
it
so
like a yeah
recognizable is like, and I'm not talking about the strictly campaign are the characters,
yeah
those larger than life, not so realistic characters that we've all come to
yeah.
love.
Make a movie about
Oh wait,
Delta
so they
Squad.
outright said they're doing their own thing?
Uh,
Aye,
yeah.
that's crazy. So yeah, I don't know how it will
I
work.
would love if they made a
Um,
movie about like Delta
and
Squad.
and like for example, a Battlefield movie, I feel like that would be even worse,
Yeah, like
low
what the hell
key,
are you gonna?
because
Who's the
like
character?
because I'm not gonna lie, the only time the campaign started to get relevant are in a is Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and Bad Company 2.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah,
And they're
everything
vastly
else.
different games from four to Company Two.
I don't even know why you would like want to make a Battlefield movie.
Because you want to compete in every media. In every media.
But that's just so stupid. Like, how are
I
you gonna make a movie out of it? I
if
mean,
you
my idea for like the Call of Duty movie was probably like if it's like entirely like an action sequence, right? Like non-stop, and like maybe the only like they do the briefings too. Like like instead of having like actual people talk in a scene like around a table or
oh my
something,
god, it's a
oh,
you
I briefings. oh, bro, I would love, especially if they're in the Modern Warfare style. Yeah, it's just like a HUD and everything. It's like how
yeah
it's like yeah, but I don't
yeah
know. Shows the badge, the task
yeah.
force
I
in
t-
the
I
in
don't
the
think the
corner.
guy
guy would do it, especially since it's this guy. So I just don't know how this would
I'm
work.
gonna be honest, it's hard to be hyped about a Call of Duty movie. I'm interested just because the fact that it's real and it's being created. I think
I'm interested because it does have like the what's it called? The director did do Lone Survivor, but
Yes.
I don't know how that would work with this. And the writer is from Sicario,
Yeah. So
so
like they're
at least
competent
they are taking it
people.
serious. But at the same time, I just don't know how you would do it.
Steven Spielberg was originally gonna make one years ago, but
He was interested, but they didn't want him.
well,
They
no,
turned him
it's
down.
it was Activision of all people, which makes sense.
Yeah,
They couldn't
they
come to an
turned him down.
agreement because the Spielberg way is he has control. He has control, and they're like, nah. And I'm like, you turned down Steven Spielberg, then something's wrong. Of all the directors, this guy loves Call of Duty, and you say no to
Actually,
that.
wait, if they're willing to do that, then they're like, I mean, then they probably do have a big, a major, like, they must have some sort of pull, right? Like,
Yeah,
they
what?
must have some sort of, like,
But it's crazy. It was if you watch I don't know if you saw this on YouTube, the MW3 documentary that was put up by Cade Ondor, I think the YouTuber's name. He made like this 2 hour documentary of MW3 and how it was created, like the behind the scenes, like how MW3 could have been not made because of all the messed up things happening and all the firings, and it included Steven Spielberg coming to the office and stuff. He was like, "I love you guys. I love how you take story and action." And he's like, "Of MW3," and I'm like, "Well, that's a Sledgehammer." It's funny because Sledgehammer did the campaign for Model for 3, but then the next Model for 3 they did the multiplayer. It was vice versa. I always forget that Infinity Ward
you
couldn't
find it
even.
ironic, like, how what's it called? The director, like, so he like went that hard, but at the end of the day, like, hope he realized the movie he made was based off of shit that never really actually happened. At least it didn't happen that way.
Yeah. Now people say you said war games are pathetic and for weak people. That's a
Yeah, that
weird
guy's
thing to say.
there's a weird like mentality that Hollywood has in general.
You're gonna tell a population of people that the games they're playing make them weak or are for weak.
Well, that's not even the problem. The problem is like, I mean, it's always you see it with like other guys, especially now, like how they pick up the what like a video game franchise and they try to make it their own
Yes,
thing and like
I
they
do
try
see
to
that.
cater it to Hollywood audiences. Like you see it with there's like that other what the Resident Evil show that had
Yeah,
Lance Reddick,
yeah. Wasn't that
and
like sadly like the worst
that was the
adaptation?
worst thing I've ever seen.
Like even worse than the movies.
Yes,
Like
it's
the
like
movies are just cheesy,
the
like B
movies, the
movies.
movies even suffered from that same mentality, that same idea. They literally just completely rewrote
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. But at least I
Well,
mean,
like
I could
it
watch
was
the movies and enjoy.
same thing with like the Halo show. Like
I understand
that was just retarded, bro. Like I don't know why these people. There's already established shit. You
that. It
don't have to
sucks
make it
because
your own.
that was
If you want to make it your own, you
Lieb
could just make a smaller thing.
Liev Schreiber's
Yeah,
brother.
honestly, I don't understand why people like why aren't people's contributions to the media that they're trying to adapt? Why isn't it not like, oh, I added a character?
I don't know, cause then actually I do know exactly why. Cause that would be too much work for them. Because that means they actually have to know everything about this fucking universe in order for it to fit in nicely, and that's just too much fucking work for them. So they would rather just take the source material and just bend it to their will and say fuck everybody else, bro.
Yeah, it's
Because they know how to do it. Because they're from Hollywood, and who are we, the audience, to tell them how to do it? Because these guys have been doing it for fucking decades, and obviously it worked. These guys are fucking stupid. That's why, bro.
I guess the who's that guy who's making the new Resident Evil movie? Or
That guy is self-aware. He said something like, what, he knows if he
He wants
fucks
to,
up, like,
yeah,
they will kill him or something like
yeah, well,
that.
yeah, because when he was brought, he
So,
was like, I want to make this as like, I don't know if he said faithful, but he was
I
like
think his thing is,
this
like,
is the true
he's not
Resident Evil movie. Like, this is the
he's doing it with his own, like, he's doing the original concept thing. So, like, he's doing, his story is, like, with his own characters and everything, but it's apparently gonna fit into Resident Evil. That's Well, didn't the trailer get shown at the film festival or whatever? So yeah, it must be shot to some extent. You know, it's gotten to the point where, like, if I see, like, a big name attached to, like, if there was, like, a video game adaptation or, like, some sort of adaptation, and then there's, like, a big name attached to it, I just get nervous. Like, I'm like, ah, shit, there goes the adaptation. There it goes. Yeah.
It's weird how the only one that really succeeded was the one that everyone thought was gonna fail off the start, and it was Sonic.
Yeah, actually, that one, like, I remember when everyone was, like, pushing for. I'm, like, one of the only people who remember this, but, like, I remember when the original Backlash, was about his design.
Redesign,
Yeah,
redesign.
I remember, like, what's it called? I think Jim Carrey was, like, he was actually against people who wanted a redesign. It was like, nah, bro, like, don't listen to these people.
Yeah,
I remember that. I remember Jim Carrey was actually, so there's definitely that Hollywood thing where, like, I know more. I know more about it. Yeah, I know more about it. So, thank God we did not listen to him, bro.
honestly, it's also honestly, if anything, too, I think that's because I don't think Jim Carrey meant no negatives by it. I think he was more, just being like, let them cook, you know. But I feel like if anything, that's a good example of
Not
you
letting
guys
them
don't
cook.
you yeah you guys don't know.
Whoa, bro. Give me that pot. Just, they were not even now, like, years later, they even make fun of it. I think they made fun of it in that one, like, Space Jam movie or whatever. Was that like a, yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, you're talking about the animated movie? Yeah. Actually, well, I mean, it is that old, Hollywood thing. It was like, what would it look like if you put it in,
Live
you
action.
know, yeah, in live action, yeah. I guess they weren't, no, I haven't. I've still yet to see any of them. Yeah, I heard they're actually pretty good, so.
Hey, bro. Jim Carrey was really about to pull the trigger on the retirement switch, and he was like, "Yeah, I will exclusively do Sonic, though."
I feel like they'd always bring back Eggman. Like,
It's kind of the only real relevant one.
I know, dude, I know nothing about Sonic, to be honest. Actually, the only thing I kind of know about Sonic isn't even about Sonic. What, it was about, I remember, like, well, I used to go to Max's house and then play the Shadow game, Shadow the Hedgehog game.
Yeah,
One where he has, like, a fucking MP5 or something. He
yeah.
just... That's the only,
Maria.
yeah, that's the only one I really, I only really remember. That is funny. That is pretty good.
No, they just saw their performances in Cyberpunk and were like, "Yep, those, 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 those are the guys."
Now, is it already implemented?
For some people, there's a lot of varying reports,
Oh, so the system actually exists and it is flown around. Okay.
but I don't understand it that much. It's like you have to log in 30 days, or you just lose the license to the game.
Yeah.
So, so is it like every 30 days or what?
Yeah. Essentially, yeah. If this is actually, I mean, someone, I guess, like, we'll have to wait a month from now to see if someone actually like tests it. But yeah. So if you're even if you're set as like the primary, after 30 days of it being disconnected from the internet, it will.
I feel like they're gonna backpedal it. No way.
I don't know if they would backpedal it because the system is. Wait, they tried to do this before? No, I think they tried to make it so you had to like always be connected to the internet to play the system or something. Be constantly connected to the internet. Well, that's the thing, because like we don't actually own the games, unfortunately. Yeah, this isn't something. I don't know. Because I don't know if this is something they could even roll back, at least roll back as easily as we think it would be. Because I feel like this might be is this really like a recent thing, like, or is it like
Yeah, it's
we
a
recently
recent thing.
discovered it?
No, it was a recent thing. It was with the recent update. Um, to be honest, I feel like they're going to roll. Like, I feel like the outcry on this will be too negative for them not to roll this back.
I feel like
And
they'll address it, but
and I feel like, furthermore, I feel like if they do have to roll it back, they'll probably just have to refund X few people for their games. No, they 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 what they did was they updated their terms of service. And after people were like, did you guys read the terms of service before you accepted it? And people were, after they saw that, that's when they started doing investigating and they saw it.
Huh? Oh yeah, I saw that, but it doesn't show up on mine.
Yeah, it doesn't show up on mine.
It was only like select few people who actually had to show up.
Yeah. Which, like, since I feel like it's not a full implementation, it will get rolled back and probably show since everyone is saying fuck no, baby.
I don't know, cause like Sony is probably like one of the most stubborn ones. Yeah, fuck you, Xbox. So they decided to bring back Xbox. No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna still hold my tongue on it. Yeah, because like here's the thing. You're telling me that Steve, like, I mean, yeah, all the changes right now are positive. You gotta start somewhere, but like again, um, well, no, Phil Spencer, yeah. You're telling me he wasn't able to implement any of this? Well, I mean, here's the thing. If well, okay, well, here's the reality. Like, if she is actually able to actually pull all of this off, and actually Xbox makes a comeback, then what the fuck was Phil doing?
So I just came back. What the fuck did I miss? So from my perspective, this was funny as hell. Like I said, I'm replaying the Division 2 since, I wanted to get back into it for a minute now. Got the DLCs and whatnot. And I headshot a dude with a sniper, and the next thing I see, you have been signed out on PlayStation Network.
Didn't like that, man. Didn't like that. Talking about Xbox. Yeah, so like people, so like Xbox has been making moves where they're like lowering the price on the Game Pass, uh,
Well,
changing logos
yeah,
back to
yeah.
Xbox.
I've heard all what they're doing, or at least what the new CEO is doing for Xbox. But my question is it Xbox themselves, or is it like Microsoft realizing that their decision to shelve Xbox was a bad business move?
Yeah, I think it might be, I think it might be probably because of how poor performing, Microsoft Gaming and like whatever the fuck they were trying to do is they're probably giving her a bit more, leeway to do whatever she wants. And, I think, yeah, well, I think, yeah, lowering the price and everything recently has been pretty good, but I think we gotta probably wait and see more. Um, because I know like everyone's like, guys, maybe I'm wrong about this. I'm not flipping so easily, bro. Okay, like I know there's so many times when I'm like, yo, are we back? And then we're not
We are
back.
not back.
We are
Yeah,
not back
thank
at
you.
all, bro. Like, so I'm not gonna do it. You know, I'm not I'm not bandwagoning on this hopium. Um, Oh no shit, I actually do hope something positive comes out because Sony is going a bit too crazy. But I'm just saying, I'm setting my expectations, like, there's been cases back, like, okay. Again, like, you gotta realize, I mean, unless Phil Spencer really was that bad at his job, I like, you know what like, this is Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer was that. Are you telling me Phil Spencer was that shit at his job? Like, he couldn't fucking. They closed all these studios. They bought up all these studios just to sell them, just to gut them and sell them. What was the point of buying Bethesda? What was the point? You know, we thought Xbox was back then when they bought all these companies and people were like, Call of Duty's gonna be so good, guys. Oh my god. And they're like, Bethesda's gonna be so good, guys. And what did they put out? What games have Xbox as a brand now that they have all these damn companies under them? What have they put out, huh? There's barely
Starfield,
anything. Exactly. Starfield. The games that they have put out,
Indiana Jones.
they literally can them. They can the studios behind them. Yeah, Indiana Jones. That is also Bethesda, right? There was that Doom game,
Yeah,
Doom
yeah, with the
Dark
spinny
Ages.
shield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doom Dark Ages, also Bethesda. Yeah, it was made by id, but it was it is as a part of Bethesda. What else? I guess is Outer Worlds part of the Xbox lineup?
I think maybe.
Oh, well, you know what isn't part of the lineup for some reason? Halo.
No
What
Halo.
happened to Halo, bro? What the fuck happened to Halo? Oh, they rebranded their studio to Halo Studios.
Aren't they still working on a new Gears too?
Oh
Supposedly.
yeah, and Gears of War E-Day. But you know what was the last Gear game we had?
Fourth,
No, there was one after 4.
fifth. There's a fifth.
Gears. Yeah, that one was just literally called Gears 5 or something. But I think that was like 2018 or something. 2019.
Mm.
So it's been a damn long time since we've had a Gears game. Which is crazy because you know you would think Xbox would throw it out with all these IPs they got, right? Like, what are you doing here, man? What are you doing? Um, actually, wait, I mean, there's like a lot of like,
I'll tell you what they're
uh,
doing. Selling the fucking bag.
they're fucking killing themselves and then killing the rest of us. But like, have you heard about there was like something that was going on with the Halo, the recent Halo thing, like, um, I think a guy who was working at this studio like came out and just said like how everything is like, what did he say? He said it was like how all the fun like it was just so disjointed or something. And then recently they're going crazy because they heard there's a leak saying that they were working on a Halo Battle Royale and it just recently got reworked into a extraction shooter.
Mm.
So like everyone who's a fan of Halo is like, I can't take this anymore.
It's
So,
interesting.
I mean, like, is it that hard to make a Halo game?
I guess so, brother.
Is this real?
This is what GameStop posted about the DRM.
Well, wait, GameStop actually said this?
Yeah,
Oh my god, guys.
play really has no limits at GameStop.
We believe games should work for players, not against them.
Have you
If
not
you
seen the
own it,
role of
you
like
should be able to play it anytime, anywhere, whether you are online or offline. We're here to help. Start a real collection you can play, share, and trade with 10% off 2 to 3 pre-owned games, 20% off 4 to 5, and 30% off 6 or more for a limited time only at GameStop.
no limits at the disc screen?
Damn, I never expected that. GameStop actually said, oh my god.
They've been on a roll lately with every time the game industry has fumbled, they're the first ones to respond.
It's unfortunate that
The store is going down.
you won't catch me shopping in there.
What if GameStop like rebranded as like a games media
You know they
thing?
tried rebranding. I don't know if you saw those.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, they've been constantly trying to. I think that's why
remember
they got
that?
Reggie from
No, that store. Remember those
Nintendo.
stores that were different or something from the original
Yeah,
game?
that was when Reggie was in.
Oh, that's what the. Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, that's how
I
old
I
that
think
is.
I think they gotta like be they gotta somehow reorganize into like a okay, okay, this might be crazy, but if I somehow owned GameStop or if I was somehow working at GameStop, I would somehow try to literally reorganize and restructure them into like a direct counter against IGN.
oh.
I would somehow slowly morph them, or I'd open like a games media branch and slowly morph it into a straight up counter against IGN. Like I'm
The
not
real
hiring.
reviews you want to hear
That's what
from
I'm
real
saying.
players.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. GameStop. GameStop. Power to the player. Dude, it's perfect. I would reorganize GameStop into a direct competition with IGN.
Damn.
Oh man.
But did you see there was a recent was it Cars 3 has been delisted from every like console from Nintendo, PlayStation, and Microsoft store.
No, I didn't hear about
I believe it's a Warner Brothers published game.
that. What did they
A
do?
shame
Yeah.
for those select few individuals who.
I'm just mentioning it because I just saw a post about it.
What
It
is
was in
this?
the
What
Pixar
like?
Cars subreddit. It was-
What like? Does this is this like something else that's coming though? Like,
no, it just sucks that if that was a game people liked still, the only way to get it, well, is physically. But you should be able to find it cheap. But
physically sell your soul.
it was by Avalanche Software,
Sell your soul.
2017
Take drugs, kill a bear.
Sell your soul.
game. uh, and yeah, that's it. No, I'm joking. There was something else. Oh, I don't know if it's true, but I think the price on the Xbox, of course, it's not set in stone. They're not saying that, but
Wait, isn't she like trying to make the Xbox not cost $800 or something?
they're having it put at like 1,200. The people are suspecting based on she did like recent like interviews or something, but she didn't actually say that. It was more like someone asked her about the RAM and related issues, and
I
she
see.
said yes, that will impact it. Therefore, people are like, yes, it'll be $1,200.
Oh
I'm
wait,
like,
wait, wait, but I don't think we ever addressed it. The what's it called is coming back. The RAM price. Well, theoretically, the RAM prices are coming back because what
back to normal.
they should be because the plans like the data centers or something like whatever they were using
Yeah.
for all the RAMs buying up all the chips and stuff
Mm-hmm.
is falling through. Is like it's not working anymore.
Mhm.
So now all the It was like 2 weeks ago that they like everyone realized, cause
Let the consumers consume.
yeah, so like the RAM prices are like slowly going back down.
That's good to hear. Because I definitely need better new RAM.
Yeah, it'd be nice if that shit would go back down.
Because those prices were insane. Like,
Nah, guys, I'm sorry. I have to work against everyone now.
I have
I'm
to
gonna
buy it.
create a shell company. I'm gonna create a shell company, and I'm gonna
Spike.
put in an order for all these Yeah, yeah, that's right. And I'm not even gonna use them. I'm just gonna buy them all up.
Or do the crazy thing and pull the reverse card.
Burn it all
Make a
down.
make a company that rivals. I forgot the name of the company that it is. They're the only ones who really do the RAM though, or make most of the RAM for most companies. I forgot their name though. But you could make a company to rival theirs, and then just start selling RAM on the cheap.
Oh wait, no. Okay, you know, you were you there when I mentioned this? So I did search up, you know, if there's a RAM shortage, why don't we just make up more RAM? I think even John was there. So then I proposed that question, and then for the next week, I literally looked into it, and then I realized, yeah, there's just no way. There's just no way. Like even not even like undercutting the competition, but just selling it at like the pre-inflated price, you would just end up dead.
Mm,
Um, it would take you about 8 years to start producing your first like
profit
components.
or
No, not even profit. Your
components.
first components, dog. You are not going to make profit if you're not selling it at the competitive price range. And if you're not making profit, you're getting shut down. There was just no way. And the amount of money you need to like not only to design the chips and the RAMs and all of that, you need to actually get the factories, and that costs even more. You're going to be working on like all of this just to create like components that are like half price for the consumer is going to end up killing you. Your operations are going to get shut down within like less than a month because there's just no money. Um, and you're in debt, and you're gonna be behind the line basically.
Shit is that desperate that we really only need to rely on that one company.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. There's like it now makes sense why there's like barely any other competition. Um, it's just too much.
And all because they made a bad gamble of the dice. We all must suffer.
Yeah,
That sucks.
it's all your fault.
Yep. Did you see that Battlefield Hardline is being delisted from Battlefield from PlayStation 4
Yeah.
May 22nd. And then June 22nd the online services will be disabled. You'll be put into.
No, I'm joking. That just sucks.
And there was like 5 other games that are going delisting. I think on PlayStation. Pinball FX3, Pinball FX, Pinball M.
We did it,
And
guys. We won.
we won what?
We won, brother. We won.
Man, that sucks. I miss Battlefield Hardline.
Yeah.
Miss
Never
that game
again.
something fierce. Not because it was traditional Battlefield, but damn, that cops and robbers was
It was awesome.
something about being in the second in a police car with a Barrett 50 cal.
In an RPG in the back
Oh,
trunk. In the back.
have you guys tried Operation Augur in Battlefield 6?
I have not. I forgot it came out. I did get an update.
I
No,
actually like it, but I can't play any more of it.
Is it? It's only limited, right? Or
Well, yeah, but like it, it's so long.
well, isn't that like? Isn't it meant to be similar to the?
Operations. It's
Well,
it's
where they call
supposed to
or
be the
yeah,
operations,
from like Battlefield
but
One and stuff.
it's such a slog though, in my
Oh, it is.
opinion. I mean, it's fun,
Like one
but
time.
like,
It's too long.
I can't even say that because I played it like 6 times.
Oh, okay. But it gets to a
But
point where
like,
it's just too much. It's too long.
yeah, it's like it takes place like 40 minutes on average, and that's if we lose. Like,
oh my god.
if we're taking it all the way, it'll take like around an hour. Because how it works is, have you guys played the new maps?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
It's the one with like in the like woods and the chemical gas,
Yep.
and then
Yeah.
the second map is like the underground bunker.
Yeah. Oh, so they use them
Um,
those.
yeah, so like it takes place on those two maps, and basically what it's kind of like Rush, or not Rush, Breakthrough.
Yeah.
Mm,
You
Um,
escalate
so
towards
so
the
like
others.
yeah, one team has like limited lives, and the other team has unlimited lives. The defending team has unlimited lives, and essentially all it is uh it's breakthrough, but the defenders have to beat the attackers 3 times.
okay.
So you have the attackers have 400. No, I think it was 200 lives or something. Okay, I don't know. I'm starting to forget. But basically, like, okay, they have like, no, wait, I think it was 400 lives, and then I think I can't remember now. It was either 400 or 200 lives. So, and if they lose all that, uh, you would think the game ends. No, it goes until like the second battalion. So second battalion gets sent in. So which essentially is the attackers teams have a second try. They have
Okay.
another like 200 or 400 lives, and like that part of the map there resets. So you're basically playing the same thing again.
Yeah.
And then
It's
if you beat them again, third battalion gets sent
yeah.
in.
Sector by sector,
And then
9 total sectors. Okay.
so yeah, so then in order for the defenders to win, they have to essentially beat 3 matches of the mode,
God damn.
and then they win. In order for attackers to win, they have to get as far as they can with those 3 battalions. So those 3 matches,
Yeah.
like life matches.
So it is
Um,
breakthrough, but with battalions or.
and those three lives last both maps. I think like the woodland map, there's like 5 or 6 stages or something.
Yeah.
So if you don't capture that within like a battalion or 2 battalions, you're gonna have to like, the only way for you to win is you're going to have to fight through all 5 sectors of that first map, and then carry on into the base for like the final 3 sectors. So in the end, you have to push through eight sectors, and I think if the attackers at any point lose, let's see, I think if the attackers at any point lose any sectors within a certain map, the map gets reset.
Mm,
So,
Damn.
yeah, you end up playing like an hour, and like it gets hard, like especially for attackers when you're in the when you're in the bunker. That one's just a mess because there's no vehicles at all. There's just tunnels and tunnels, and it's just like a stronghold. Um, and yeah, the matches go like over an hour, and it's pretty frustrating too because sometimes your team is just so disorganized that nothing gets done, and then other times, like when it works, when your team works, it's fun. When your
mm,
team doesn't work, you're getting ripped apart. Um, I know like probably the best match was like I was on the defending team, and I don't know how, but the attacking team like somehow coordinated like 2 squads, and then they were just using the mortars. And then I've never seen so many mortars. It was like someone called down a kill streak, and we were getting like bombarded. But it was really just a bunch of guys on mortars hiding in the mountains. And then so they just kept on pumping mortars over and over, and like what was like
The
a large,
Iraqi strategy.
it was literally what was a village just got completely flattened into like no man's land, and all the houses were literally gone, and it was like a giant strip of trench, and everyone was just like holding out there, and then everyone on my team then realized we could just deploy trophy systems, and it got to a point where we had to put down trophy systems because the moment it breaks, we're all dead. We you just see people flying across the map because of the mortar strikes, and then in the chat, everyone's like, "Bro, I've never seen this many mortars," and we were able to hold them all, like hold on. So.
That's crazy.
So yeah, it's fun, but
It's
I
just
hate it.
very, very. Just,
It's just very.
well, the original was long too, but at least it felt.
It takes so much. It's especially
I still
and
like the original.
I wish they actually. I think because it's only 48 players.
Yeah.
I wish they would just uncap it and let us have like 64 or whatever.
128 versus 1.
I'd love that, to be honest. Yeah, I wish they did that.
I'm telling you, I feel like that's when I'll make up. I really want them to just give me big war mode.
Unfortunately, I don't think they will because the map is still small, and they funnel you through like the smallest.
So it's
Like
constant battle. So.
it is. It's constant battle. There's no breather. There's no time to strategize. And like unless you're playing with guys who've played like Battlefield before, or like even like on the team, I'm talking about like just like public matches in general. Because right now, like because Battlefield 6 blew up, a lot of like people in general just got into it.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
if you end up with like the Call of Duty players, you're screwed.
Oh damn.
You're just screwed. Um, but yeah, I think that's it for Battlefield.
I've recently been playing Lords of the Fallen since they gave it out for free. for Souls like not bad. Been
Yeah, I
having
heard it
some
was.
fun with it.
I heard it's one of the better ones. I heard because what they also like redid it for like co-op, so it's like seamless co-op now.
I haven't tried co-op. I've not tried co-op, but now that you mention it, I may have to try it.
Yeah, because like back then, I think because they tried to copy the Souls thing, where like you have to summon them into your world, and then you have to beat it in one
Yeah, there's
world.
a beacon. Yeah.
So now like they changed it, so you if you beat it, I'm pretty sure if you beat it in the host world, it also counts it for your world too. Or like they made it seamless or something.
Interesting. That just come out, Lords of the Fallen, or was that a while ago?
It came out a long time
A
ago.
while
Okay.
ago.
I was about to say
They
that's
just
a second.
they've been not only updating the base game, but we talked about it recently. The second game for that game was announced.
Gotcha. Uh, let's see what else happened. Oh,
You happened.
I guess the the correspondence dinner happened, which
Well, technically, it didn't.
it depends on yeah. I'll say this. I thought it was fake immediately in my head.
What correspondence?
The at the President Court's White House Correspondence Dinner, where
There was a shooting at the White House, pretty
Oh,
much.
that
yeah,
yeah.
you know, it wasn't even at the White House. They
No, it looks
had
like some
the
fucking.
correspondence dinner at a hotel because his that wing that they're creating for like things like this hasn't
Yeah,
been done
the
yet.
ballroom.
Which
The ballroom.
people are like, you shouldn't have had it at a hotel, but I'm like, somehow this like, I wonder if you were staying at the hotel, do they make you leave? Do they let you? What do they make you? I wonder how that works. If the
Well,
president
I feel like since they're hosting the fucking president, there's no way that they're just like,
like that guy, I'm gonna be honest, that video made me laugh of the guy booking it through the lobby.
Oh, the guy was like, yeah, he was pretty fast. And then, like
Booked
when they
it.
said, yo, the NFL should grab him or something.
I think yeah, it was some people are considering it fake, which I don't blame them because he immediately had a 60-minute interview on 60 Minutes
Yeah.
right after, and I'm like that.
Was that scheduled or were like?
I
Oh wait, I
no,
think the
because
lady was there though, right?
well, yeah,
The
everyone,
lady was
every
supposed to be at the correspondence.
I think they were all there. Yeah, yeah. Every news, every person was there. It's just funny that not even a day later or whatever it was. I don't know how long, but they had that interview.
Yeah, it was pretty fast that they got it out. But I guess it kind of does make sense on their part because
Yeah,
like, oh my god, we gotta get it. It just happened.
yeah.
We gotta get it down with him.
I read the
the latest story.
quote unquote manifesto, which it really wasn't, uh, of the guy.
I didn't read that.
It was it was
What was on it?
honestly the overview is just him saying, "I'm sorry for anyone that's involved with what could happen. It's not you." It's like a breakup. It's not you, it's me. It's and he listed like so these are the people that
Oh
after
wait, was it the thing that was read on the
they
60 Minutes thing?
yeah, it was also read there yeah, about Trump responded to one of them about being
Cause you're bad people or something.
or no, because
Cause like,
she
you think
said
he was referring to
yeah,
you?
yeah,
He's
about being
like,
a rapper. Yeah, she's like,
and then he
so
was like, I
how
knew you
why
would
are you
say
yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah, I knew it.
I knew you
I
would.
knew,
I knew you would say that because you're bad people. You're terrible.
I'm gonna be honest, that might be the fun. I don't know, like
I was like, oh my fucking
no
god, you
matter
couldn't
how
just give a straight
no
answer.
matter how serious the
He
situation,
was like, yeah, and you
no
know,
one
I knew you would
no
do that. I knew,
because you're bad people.
I knew you would do that.
Why are you reading this psycho's garbage? Why are you?
You know, I think the thing as soon as I heard what he carried a shotgun
Yeah, he
and
had a
a
shotgun.
handgun
Yeah,
and multiple knives. I think the first thing that came through my head was, did this guy just like finish playing Resident Evil 2 or something? Because that's all Leon was
yeah.
carrying for most of the game. That's like Leon's entire loadout in
Also, I
Resident
don't
Evil
think he
2.
actually made it to the. He never made it to the main hall because no one really got shot or killed. All right, no, maybe
No,
one.
no, a Secret Service guy did get shot, but
Okay,
that
but
was it.
I think it was outside the hall though, because like you heard the shooting, but they like no one in the actual place.
Yeah,
But
because he got
did you
tackled.
see Dana White?
Yeah, Dana White was like laughing his ass off. He was like, he was at some
He was like,
sort of like carnival event.
Yeah,
he
his
was like, I
face
was
was
having
like
a great time.
when you
Yeah,
watch the clip, he's like his jaws dropped. He's like, oh my god, I'm part of a show. He's like, what up?
he was like, this is so exciting. Like what?
I'm like, okay,
It's like
if you're gonna have a
I root for
reaction
the
like
He
that,
excitement,
was
John.
like, it was so fun watching them all stumble
yeah,
around.
I'm like that.
Yeah,
I'm not a conspiracy theorist to that extent, but the fact that he says something like that makes you really wonder how. Well, it can't be fake. Someone got shot, but so, but
I
just
don't think
the
it is fake.
it's not.
Like I don't think it's fake.
But I'm
Like
saying people's reactions and how quickly. But maybe that's just how it is now. I don't know. It's like there's that
Well, I
video of
mean,
that guy
you
eating.
also have to remember these people are like PR trained.
Oh, that is. Yeah.
Like
No matter what, I have to say
they're trained to be in front of a camera.
that's true. But did you see that? What was that one guy eating? That older guy. He just
yeah,
kept
yeah, he
eating.
was just eating.
Yeah,
And then, like, everyone else was ducking under the
yeah.
table. He just sat there.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw an Instagram post afterwards of his wife and him. They were like, "So this is the guy that was all on YouTube and everywhere. This is my husband." And he was like, "Yeah, I just saw everyone just act. I was just like, I'm just gonna, just gonna enjoy my food until I see something happen. I won't let my food be, like this won't stop me."
I'm not really surprised that like that's how they react. Cause like,
Also, the way they got Trump out of there felt really weird. Like they immediately got JD Vance out of his seat and made him run. And then Trump was sitting there for a solid like 10 extra seconds. I'm like, damn.
Probably because different priority. I mean, you could look at take JD Vance wherever the fuck, but
That could be true. I just it just made me laugh. It's like, oh yes, the vice president. Let's
thought
get him
maybe
out.
it was probably like I thought I heard like because Trump said something like I wanted to get like
He
it was I
yeah,
thought it
he
was
wanted to stay there to
because of
show
what
you.
he wanted to like sit around or something. He wanted to like see what was going on.
That's true. I don't he it felt like something he would say based on the last Butler
No, I
shooting,
remember he
but
said something like I think it was in the 60 Minutes article. He
oh
said
okay.
something like about him like he stood up and then he got down and then he was like addressing that, but I can't remember what he said exactly.
Interesting. But yeah, it was that Oz Perlman that like that guy's been going around everywhere showing like freaking tricks and crap.
But who's Osborne?
He's like a mentalist where he'll like like he's the guy who
Was I
did
missing?
that Joe Rogan thing where he got Joe Rogan's ATM code.
Oh,
He was showing Trump and everyone there like a one of his things, and that's when it happened because they were still busy like watching what the guy was doing. It was such a delayed
oh,
reaction because in the back people were freaking out until like an extra like 10 seconds until they started getting rushed. And then he said he was like, "Am I gonna die?" He was like, he thought it was a bomb because it's hard. At first, they didn't know what the hell they heard, and then he went under the table and then the next thing he knew, he said he turned to his left, and Trump was just they were locked eyes for a solid 2 seconds.
what the fuck?
and then they kissed.
I
I
know.
thought they were gonna be like Oz Perlman was the reason why they
I just thought it was
Oz.
funny. He's like, yeah. So I went under the table. I looked to my left, and it's just me and Trump looking at each other. And I'm
And
like,
that's when we lock lips.
yeah, that would be a bigger story. Honestly, if that,
That's like something that would happen on a regular show.
well, who knows? Maybe I'll watch the new episodes and see
Hey
how.
man, if what I've read in the Epstein files are even remotely true, probably did happen at some point.
Oz, this is the time. I made this
Oh wait,
all
did
up.
you know they were like investigating the Soros Ranch now? Finally,
Oh,
or at
really?
least the local police in New Mexico are investigating it.
Oh,
Then
cool.
again, I don't know if they'll turn up anything.
Interesting. You just see a bunch of black SUVs like days before they show up, just pulling up to the house or
That's
the
what I'm saying. I
ranch.
think like at this point, like the place must have been scrubbed a long time ago.
Could be. Where's the Soros Ranch at?
New Mexico.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, have you guys been hearing about how like people are just running in to the Scientology
Yes.
buildings?
Yeah, bro. So
They
the
took the handles off
Scientology
the
speed
doors.
run is so Shannon, bruh.
I haven't seen the Shannon. Wait,
Shannon Sharp?
Shannon is one of the women who's usually
oh,
featured in all those
oh, you're
videos.
yeah, you're talking to her. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
How
yes.
they met Shannon. Like you saw
Yeah.
Shannon trying to block like a. Yo, this entire thing, like, someone's gonna make a game of it. Like, this reminds me of like a game, like where you shoot up for like a dungeon run or something.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, it's so funny too because it's like there's so many people who just know it's a cult, and it's just that mystery of what is inside that fucking building.
Yeah, there's like what? There's like 3 buildings,
Yeah,
I think, around America,
something like that.
and like I don't know, like what do you think actually happens in that building?
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
don't fucking know.
I don't think it's as. I mean, I can't say without all the crazy lore behind Scientology. I don't know.
If TikTok lore is to be believed, Tom Cruise is standing up there like
Yeah,
a final fucking boss.
that's his penthouse. Yeah, he just lives on top. He just waits for anyone to get it to him. Oh, you've
We gotta
made
wait.
it.
We gotta
You've
wait
made
for.
it. You made it. that's that's insane.
I remember I saw like a post. It was like well, like I kind of I'll find it and I'll send it in the group chat. But like I was like, yeah, you know what? This is gonna happen. Um, it was like me and the boys running around for months until we find Tom Cruise and we get teleported to New York where we fight I don't know, to something about the fate of humanity. I gotta find it, bro.
That's funny as hell. That'd be crazy if Tom Cruise just sits up there. I'm waiting for one of you to make it. It's like the episode of this is a really
I
crazy
found it.
thought. There's that episode of Beyblade where they go into the enemy's like office building or whatever, and they have to go all the way to the top or something.
That's pretty much what the Scientology building is.
But after months of speedrunning Scientology, you and your homeboys finally reach the final level and face off against a Xenu and Tom Cruise amalgamation in the middle of New York, a fight that will decide the course of humanity.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
But accurate.
Yeah, bro.
But
He's up there, man. He's up there.
Bro, I feel like someone's
I've
gonna make
seen him. I've seen him.
Yeah, you just see him like if you look at midnight, if you look at in the middle of the night on the very top of the building, you would see a silhouette of a person and 2 glowing white eyes. And he's like challenging everyone to
that's
find
that reminds me
Or
of
if you go at 3 a.m. the witching hour and you look at the very top gargoyle, you'll see him aura farming.
Yeah, he's just he's just standing there looking down. He's ascended.
there's a wait, this reminds me of let me find it.
Actually, wait, I saw one of the videos that they were like running through, and it was like I swear to God, like it was like they ran through, and it was like they were speed running a Resident Evil thing, like because he or she ran through. They ran through a couple of doors, and then they literally looked on the wall, and on the wall is like a map, and they just literally they took the map, and it was like as if you took a map in Resident Evil 2 and just mapped out your thing.
Let me find
I think now what they took out the handles of the front door.
Yeah.
which is funny.
And what's funny is people are snitching on them to the fire department.
That's crazy.
That is funny.
Oh yeah,
Yes, it
because of
is.
regulation. Yeah.
Yes, it's against regulations. Therefore, that is illegal, and they have to put the door handles back no matter what.
So in a matter of time.
They could have some buffalo security guards, which it looks like they don't.
You're gonna get the Xenu guards, bro. Guard of Xenu.
Trying to find there's a picture reminds me of the what you're talking about being on top of the building. Where was it?
I wonder how long until people will start like running the other buildings.
Oh, dude, that's a very good question.
Maybe you have to
Honest,
defeat Xenu at this one first.
or is it like is it like what do you call it? Shadow Mordor, where you gotta go through all 3 of them first.
Oh,
and
maybe.
and and then the final one is you gotta raid Tom Cruise's mansion.
Tom Cruise's mansion. Yeah, what if the final one is you raid the White House?
You know, actually, now that you mention, I think they did make a game about this. It was a little cartoony game. You guys may not remember it. It's called Speedrunner,
You're right, yes, speedrunners.
and the hit sequel Speedrunners.
I never actually played it, but I remember a lot of people blew up on Twitch from it.
I think the creatures
Yeah,
played it.
yeah, they did play it, yeah. I
They
think
played
Charlie
it.
blew up from it too.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Have you guys ever actually read into some Scientology?
Mm-mm.
I mean, I know like the early stuff, but not really.
I only know about the thing how like they believe that
The worm
that all
god.
humans are Thanes or
Oh,
something. And like they believe that you could somehow it was actually eerily very similar to what I understand of like what's the other any other like reincarnation religion.
Mm.
They believe that like you can like inhabit another vessel or something. But specifically when it comes to Scientology, they think there's like a way you can align yourself so that you are essentially immortal or something.
Mm.
But I don't know.
this is what I think of Tom Cruise. It's blurry, but
Tom Cruise looking out the window.
yeah,
He's waiting for us.
just out of the corner.
He's just waiting for the waiting for the raid team to complete the run, bro.
So,
Guys, I
oh,
think
man.
where's the other locations, bro? I think somebody gotta I think we gotta be the world's first.
We gotta be the world's first.
Scientology
That's what you just said.
strongholds.
Dude, you know what? I'm walking in there like it's a division raid. Like I'm literally just gonna take in like an airsoft pistol and just you can't be in
Well,
here.
actually, you know, it may actually be like a division raid because
That's pretty messed
the
up.
That's what
other
exactly.
one, the Church of Scientology's spiritual headquarters, is in Clearwater, Florida. So these guys may actually be armed. unlike the one in LA right now, we may actually have to go into this one locked and loaded and fighting against Xenu's armed guards.
Jesus.
I'm telling you, I think that's where they're going wrong. Is they're not going in. I would be walking in there with like a foam baseball bat, you know, and just
Yeah. Like
hey
a pepper
stop,
spray or
boom.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, especially after like all the stories you hear about like how they coax people in there. They try to get your credit card information any way to track you down so they can always send you shit.
Yeah, I'd definitely would be on it.
Let's see, key look at spiritual headquarters. They call it the flag. What? Clearwater, Florida operates a complex of roughly 50 buildings downtown, including the Fort Harrison Hotel. That's like the final raid, bro. The one in right now, I think it's LA, right?
Is it? Yeah, I
Wait,
think it
there's
is.
actually multiple buildings. What the hell? There's one in New Mexico.
Mm.
Wait, what the There's like a lot of them, actually. What? Alright, the headquarters is in Florida. The information center is in Florida. the Western U.S. headquarters is in. Okay, so the other headquarters is in L.A. right now. The International Management Gold Base is near California. Gilman Hot Springs. The Archives and Storage Church of Spiritual Technologies facilities near Trementina, New Mexico.
Honestly, the only thing I'm hearing are different raid names. I'm just picking the one that sounds most interesting. Like, ah, yes.
Bro, the hardest one is gonna be Clearwater, Florida. This is all a joke. This is a joke. We are not organizing any some sort of.
Or are we? No, I'm sure.
It's all fun and games until you see my gas blowback airsoft 1911.
Didn't I heard what they apparently they got they somehow managed to pay off the government or something.
Did they know?
Interesting.
There's a case or something where they managed to actually pay off the government.
It's kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie.
I trust you.
It's kind of interesting.
It was a deal between them and the IRS, so.
So they cut a deal not to pay taxes.
Yeah, did not directly pay off the
Let's
government
cut
as
a
additional
deal.
bribe, but rather reached a $12.5 million settlement with the IRS in 1993 to end decades of litigation. As part of this deal, the IRS recognized the Church of Scientology as a tax-exempt religious organization.
There it is.
Whoa, the 1993 deal concluded a long, expensive battle between the IRS and Scientology. The church agreed to drop over 2,200 lawsuits against the IRS and its officials and paid $12.5 million to settle tax debt estimated to be as high as $1 billion. Holy fuck, bro. That's not even... Bro, $12.5 million to $1 billion. Leading up to the settlement, the church engaged in aggressive tactics against the IRS, including lawsuits and investigations to IRS officials. Bro, they were waging a war with the IRS. Wait, these guys literally fought the IRS and won.
I wish I could do that.
Settlement was kept secret for years and when revealed, drew criticism because it granted tax-exempt status to Scientology and allowed members to deduct auditing fees as charitable contributions, which was contrary to previous court rulings against the church. In fact, the IRS never officially explained the basis for the settlement. Wait, prior to this, in the late 1970s, the FBI discovered Operation Snow White, a massive undercover operation where Scientologists infiltrated, burglarized, and stole documents from government agencies, including the IRS. This led to the conviction of 11 top officials in the organization.
Including one Tom Cruise.
Thomas Cruise.
Thomas Cruise.
That's how he looks so young. That's how he's...
No, he used that Mission Impossible tech. He just wears faces all day.
Faces made from failed speedrunners. Our brothers.
Failed speedrun.
If you fail the speedrun, you get turned into face paste.
But it's for the cause. You're actually helping. Yes.
I don't think it's for the cause in that case, bro.
Well,
yeah,
they'll
dying.
understand.
You're dying.
Yeah, for the
Your
cause.
sacrifice was in vain.
It wasn't in vain.
You
It was
lost.
to help them.
Nah, bro, you lost.
You went on the King's Fall raid and you got cut down, bro. That's what happened. Okay. Darkness has consumed you.
Or no, bro. You were lost to the corners of time as you hear dong.
Yeah, there is no sacrifice, bro. You're not
Ding dong,
famous.
dong dong for the last fucking time.
You've been erased from the annals of history as if you were never you never existed. There's no records of you. Xeno descends and literally just wipes you from all existence. It wipes you from the timeline, and then literally.
That's crazy.
Actually, this episode is gonna be the new Lost episode, but because this is gonna be the only thing that has Zack on it because it's just wiped from the times, from all timelines.
All known records.
Oh,
A lost video.
yeah, I'll send to Tom Cruise. It's in a package. That's more creepy than it meant to be.
Evil has evolved. It's wild that, like, see, hold up, now it does make sense that this is a, because they literally had like I guess like around like the 90s and 80s there were a lot of cults. But this is, I guess, like one that actually survived to this day.
Yeah.
That's wild, bro.
It's also why a lot of people thought Dungeons and Dragons was a cult type activity.
Because it was a freaking basement all over the country.
Because not even just that, because of the fantasy side, like multi-genre nature
Oh,
of
I guess
the game.
that can come
There's a,
across.
there's a there yeah, there's a lot of references to the occult.
The mind flayers.
They're coming.
It is the
Oh,
flaying of
well,
mind.
Jim, I went into the basement and our son's talking about this Dark Lord Vecna.
We must kill him to release him.
Bro, they probably, like, if they actually read, like, the lore, why was it they read the lore before they read, like, the rules or whatever, and, like, they thought, like, this is some sort of, like, this is probably, like, the ultimate evil.
It's the second coming.
This thing literally came from, like, a corner of time and space that just should not exist.
That should not exist.
Well, it would also depend if they bought any source books, because if they get just the core rules, they won't have they need a source book for the lore. The lore, the world, the meat, the religions, the stories.
Oh my god, what is this, guys? Bird people? What?
So you're
The
telling
Philadelphia
me
Eagles are real?
So you're telling me in your little game you fucked a dragon? Well, sign me up. I don't know. I don't know how else to say this, but
I see.
I don't know how else to say this.
Oh.
But invite me.
I don't know how else to say this. But how do you make a character? I'm trying to fucking drag.
Bro just
Help me
gets in it
out.
just to fuck dragons.
That's good. That's the objective.
I think that's the ultimate objective. Honestly, is
If I could conquer this. The old ways of conquering were pretty brutal.
if I could conquer that ass.
I could rule the world.
There's nothing in this realm that can stop.
The only way to stop me is to do what I did. Is to compete.
I feel like when we actually start, I have to somehow just kill you.
You either
I
compete
have to, I have to just
if you
kill
want to
you.
rule, or
I feel like
or just I don't know, just take it all in. I don't know. You can't stop.
I feel like the longer we go on into like the campaign or whatever, it's a revelation is gonna happen, and then
Oh, that's a big revelation, right?
I can make it a campaign, but we're starting as a one shot.
Yeah.
it's gonna be like, you're telling me the problem, all this shit is happening because of the thing right next to me?
Oh, I was also talking about it. I do indeed believe. I do indeed believe that because of us losing John,
Alright, the jig
a
is
lot
up, bro. The Scientologists have sent the
They
police
took him.
after us, it's over.
a lot of elements of what has been this story has changed, but your guys' afflictments and the letter and all that will still stay. It's just more we're probably gonna start in a pre-established like Dungeons and Dragons setting instead of me having to make one.
I see.
Gotcha.
Which probably this weekend I'll send you guys like I think you guys can access it now, but I'll send you guys I'll set up like a fresh Discord for the just for us to do this.
Okay.
And I'll leave a bunch of like information links you guys could read through for funsies.
Cool.
Especially since it'll flesh out probably the bigger questions you guys have are like what are the religions and
Yeah.
who do I want to follow, who do I not want to follow. And I'll also give you guys a fun option of um picking where in this continent you would like to go, because we're probably going to start in a place called the Sword Coast,
Sword Coast.
which is famously known in Dungeons and Dragons lore to be the same. I don't know what they quantify this stretch of land, because it's not like country, but it could be classified as that.
Gotcha.
But for sake of it, we'll say this country and this continent of Faerun is well known for being the main host of a place called Baldur's Gate.
Oh. Interesting.
I see.
Hit game of Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3. Isn't that the one where, like, you just kill people? And, like, it's like 64 players, and, like Operation Metro?
No, dude, that's you're thinking of GoldenEye.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that would be
You're,
GoldenEye there.
Actually, wait a minute. Have you heard about, like, all the Star Wars stuff coming to Fortnite?
I have not. What are they adding?
So they added a bunch of, like, so there's gonna be, like,
Star Killer?
probably, like,
Fuck.
no, I wish, but, like, so basically what they did is, like, they're adding all, like, the Star Wars assets to, like, the Unreal Engine editor or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Mm.
like, people are, like, making all these Star Wars shit on like, for, like, the worlds or
Custom
whatever.
maps?
Yeah, yeah. So there's, like, this one team of guys who are, like, making basically Battlefront 3, but in Fortnite.
Oh my god.
Mm.
And they can make it, like, where you lock in, like, the game forces you to wear, like, a certain skin or something. So they could
Whoa.
actually do Battlefront 3.
But Fortnite.
Before now, yeah.
That's
Fortnite.
interesting.
Fortnite.
Um,
That is very
man,
interesting.
if I had the bucks right now, I would definitely buy the Ben 10 stuff.
Ben 10.
People,
Ultimate Alien.
it's just funny that
Aliens.
what they chose. Cause you have 1,000 options, and of course,
Aliens.
Alien X is gonna be in there. But I wish he had the powers. Just
Why,
win.
to just end the game?
Serena and Bellicus, let's all decide. I want to end this game. We must come into agreement. So I wish it was like a thing you could find, like you find the watch, you're lucky enough to turn Alien X, and then you just end the game. It's like a nuke on call Modern Warfare 2 or something. It's like,
Oh.
I don't know how good that would work in Fortnite, but it's an idea. Or just straight up add the ability for nuke, unless they have it.
Oh.
I'm surprised. Is there any Call of Duty characters in Fortnite?
No.
Okay, that's the one IP they have to conquer.
I
Except
don't think they would.
I mean,
Actually, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
Nah, bro, you definitely gonna see Price throwing some ass.
what would they? Man, I wonder what they would look like in that Fortnite.
Like, yeah, I mean,
They're gonna look goofy.
There's definitely mock-ups.
That's why. Okay, I can see Ghost. I can see it first.
I think it would be like depending like which one are we gonna see like the.
Oh, is it gonna be like if there were Call of Duty characters, would it be Treyarch or would it be Mon? You know,
Both.
probably right.
You're gonna have Woods. You're gonna have Ghost. You're gonna have
You're
Price.
gonna have Price and Kravchenko.
You're gonna have Soap.
I feel
Throw
like
in Makarov.
Ghost and Woods would definitely be the two that I think would
Yeah.
make an appearance.
I feel like Price would be big enough to make it.
Yeah, but the thing is like
Give me OG Price.
the thing. Yeah, that's the thing because like I think with Ghost, I mean everyone will know is Ghost.
I feel like the thing is with Styles though, they could do anything, you know.
Yeah, they could because they did it with Chris Redfield.
What did they do exactly with him? Oh, they changed his.
Well, no, there's him from Resident Evil 5, and there's
Oh,
also
okay.
him in Resident Evil 8.
Got. Where was
But at the same time, they kind of didn't do that with Leon or Jill
Yeah,
or even Claire.
not sure why though.
Yeah,
Because I feel like that was a odd creative
What? Oops.
decision.
that was like a missed opportunity.
I want this Captain Price.
I feel like I mean like it would make sense, but like
I would, I would just love to see this and people be like, "What the hell is this?" Everyone who hasn't played, give it to me.
I think like Woods and Ghost would definitely be because like their designs are pretty
You know,
consistent.
what's crazy? This original Price did have that mustache too.
I feel like the only real big difference in styles would be you'd either get the old classic Modern Warfare 2 style of Ghost or 2019 style of Ghost.
Yeah,
Oh, give me who are the characters in
I
Call
like
of
the
Duty
classic one
Ghosts?
better.
I like the classic one better.
What's their names? Logan and Keegan.
To be honest, I like the mask of the classic one better.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, I like the simplicity. I actually even like the I like the entire getup to be honest better.
true.
The tan olive drab color scheme.
Well, not only that, it's just like I feel like like specifically the one that he wears when he dies, like the just like a hoodie, like a Crytek jacket or whatever, just like a wooden outdoors. I feel like I definitely like the simplicity in the gear that they had. I like the complicated stuff too, but like it's just somehow it's like pretty iconic to me. I don't know.
And remember, none of that is going to be in the Modern Warfare 2 movie or Modern Warfare movie.
Well, it's
so
a second.
Yeah.
The first one did so good.
Call of Duty movie or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, bring me Call of Duty Ghost characters.
Bro, that's like even less likely to happen.
I want that to be the movie.
Oh yes, who do you want? Keegan? You want
Logan.
I
motherfucking
want
Keegan?
Keegan. Keegan would be cool. Keegan.
Or Rourke.
I'd like Logan.
Give me Rourke.
And they
See,
bring back
this is
Rourke for like what's it
They
called?
did?
this is how you know this motherfucker knows what we call ball.
I love Rourke. He's still one of my favorite actual characters in
They
Call of
brought
Duty.
Rourke back. Like they brought Rourke, the original Menendez, and Sarah for some reason. Oh, and they also and Al Assad in like a late. It was around COD Vanguard. They brought it into Warzone.
They did.
Yeah, they completely
Yeah,
abandoned the wars like the Vanguard thing, and they really brought in all these old classic guys.
I didn't know they brought back a Call of Duty Ghost character.
yeah,
Yeah, they
Rourke's
brought.
back. The only reason I knew about it was because I saw Rourke hit a fucking his finisher
Oh
animation,
shoot, that is him. Oh shoot.
and I was like, no way, that's real. I looked it up. Yep.
What?
And I was like, damn, Vanguard got that desperate. They got that
Yeah.
desperate.
But what did
Yeah,
he do
really.
to what's his name? Not that he's just a character they brought back.
Yeah,
Well,
really
no,
desperate.
no, that is a very real question to ask.
Cause
What the fuck did happen at the end of Ghost 2 or Ghosts?
like, did he become one of the? What was the enemy called, or what were their? I don't even know.
The Federation.
Was that
Federation.
it?
We'll never know
Yeah.
because Infinity Ward is now working on the reboot, Modern Warfare 4.
Oh god, it just man, I love that game still. It's one of the few campaigns where I'm like, I cherish that.
I also love the big slap to the fucking face that was, yes, we're making the Ghost unit.
I remember when the first
Ghost.
teaser came out.
I hated what they did with the ghosts in with the like I
Their
hate
whole
that
thing.
callback that they did in Modern Warfare 2.
Malford.
Well, Ghost Team, like shut the
we're
fuck up, bro.
ghosts.
Stop.
It's not the same as it was.
Really wasn't like
His name was Gabriel. Gabriel Rourke. What was the voice actor? He sounds familiar. Kevin Gage.
Kevin Gates? I
No,
got two phones.
Kevin
I love that
Gage.
song, bro.
I didn't realize it was him.
Oh, he was in Heat. Con Air. Gotcha. Oh, he was sent to prison for
What?
41 months because of cultivating medical marijuana in 2003.
Obviously, he was trying to kill that guy in Venezuela.
He was released in 2005,
So-
2006, and
so-
referred to as Juan.
Oh, that was pre-COD.
Yeah.
Bro got arrested for growing his own weed.
It's crazy.
Logan, you wanna grow weed with me? You wanted the Federation.
Logan, fuck the Federation. Fuck the ghosts. I got some good dank.
Your brother cannot have. You must not know. That's why
Run away with me
that's why
and
I-
grow this dank.
That's why I had to kill your father.
Yeah,
He
he
must
gave him
not
2
know
phones.
he's gay too.
The reason I was kicked out of the Ghosts wasn't because I killed anyone. It was because your dad found. Yeah, your dad.
Yeah, he was above the law supposedly.
Your dad found my insane stash of really dank medical.
Yep, medical. Only medical. I need it. I need it, Logan. You
The
do
reason why
too.
Rourke became crazy was because he just didn't have weed.
Your father
he
wouldn't
couldn't
let
be
me.
the chill guy. You always,
Your father wouldn't let me.
when he was with the ghosts, he was high all the time. That was why he was chill. But then when the Federation took him,
It
he was
snatched his
starved.
mind.
He was starved. He changed.
It
was
got so
feeding, bro.
bad they had to go to the International Space Station or whatever. They had to go up there, crash it.
That was like the most wild part. You're telling me that they went up into space
ISS.
and nobody like.
That shit was.
Insane.
Although realistically, that was the coolest fucking mission.
That was cool, but like no, I'm talking about like the in the beginning how like you were an astronaut and then they're like, oh my god, they broke the treaty. You're telling me nobody decided to check the luggage that they brought. Oh, these guys brought guns into space, guys.
What were they trying to do again? Like blow up the?
Well, they hijacked the Odin weapon
Yeah.
system in space, and then they literally fired it back onto America.
Gotcha.
Dude, that was such a cool ass mission. Holy shit.
No, don't do it.
Yeah, and especially like when you then like what at towards the end you hijack the Loki system and then you do it against them,
Yeah.
and then
Rourke
that's
is up.
so
Rourke's
cool.
up
Like
there or in the.
Oh, and also a shout out to an ACR like weapon for being featured. 'Cause that I was also remembered that was one of the big calls to that mission. Wasn't
oh
that
the
you were
ARX,
only in? Yeah, it was that you had the ACR like the ARX.
yeah the ARX 160 I think. I think that only made an appearance in Ghost and Advanced Warfare, and then it never came back. I think it was actually by Beretta. I'm pretty sure Beretta made the gun. But yeah, like the I wish they
Them
made like a
Italians know
map.
how to make cars and guns.
I wish they made like a map where you were just fighting in space.
And they and then we got Infinite Warfare.
I never played it. I never played the.
I
But it wasn't
played
even like
some
slow.
of
It was like the fastest shit.
You know, I feel like I think the one thing I want to play, probably for Infinite Warfare would only be its campaign. Solely because of I've seen that ending scene where they're on the fucking edge of Saturn. No context, they're just on the edge of Saturn, and bro's like, "You're my brother all along."
Yep.
That was a pretty. I saw like all the systems in that campaign are pretty cool. Like I think it was a. Hold up.
I still
Yeah, I
miss
thought it
that
was a
game.
pretty cool. I never played it, but I thought it was
I
pretty
played
cool.
so much of it.
Easily still my favorite campaign to this day gotta be Black Ops 2.
Oh yeah, Black Ops 2 was ahead of its time.
Well, mine would be Black Ops 1, but
Do you even remember Black Ops 1?
yes.
I don't know, bro. That's not what you were saying last
Do you,
time.
do you
No, I said
remember
Black Ops 2.
do you,
I said
do you
I
remember the
know.
one
you said
mission
last
in
week.
Black Ops 1 where
Get the
they were
Thunderdome?
like
Oh.
no, they were like on horses and like you were riding through the middle of the desert
I think that was Black Ops 2.
That's Black Ops
and
2.
then
That was in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
fuck, I was trying to gaslight him, you motherfucker.
Oh shit, my bad.
No, I remember the mission.
I was gaslighting so hard.
Don't you have like AKs or something in that mission?
Ah.
Is that the mission with that that I don't okay, I don't want to sound was it like an African general or something? Like where he was God, what
Yeah,
was
Black
it?
Ops 1.
No, in Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
With the horses. Like he was with the tank, and you were like in the
I'm
desert,
pretty sure those were African forces.
right? Or
No, you said African horses.
I just said,
Yeah, Africa.
I don't even know
Yeah,
what
dude.
I said now. God damn it, you really broke my mind.
Yeah, the Usamime, you know.
Yeah,
My brother just mentioned that
the
for some reason.
the Uma Musume.
Yeah,
Isn't
there
that
it is. Uma Musa.
isn't that like a food?
But no, like what? Like wait,
Brother
didn't
doesn't
the
know
guy?
ball.
Wait,
Oh, the horse ladies.
didn't the one guy actually he his family sued Activision or something because they claimed it made him look barbaric?
I think so.
That
I
was
think
complete
that
bullshit, bro. He
I
looked
think this
badass as
sounds.
hell.
Yeah, I think this actually
Baby,
sounds familiar.
baby. That's what it appeal. I told you to victory has come.
Reznov!
Oh, Rostov, where are you? Rostov!
Reznov was never in the desert mix.
There was no Reznov.
Well,
Reznov's dead. He's
technically,
been dead.
there was a Russian. That's interesting. They use that character for like his mind, like messing.
Yeah, man, he was involved in some pretty deep shit apparently. I was there when they made 115
Me, mommy,
in
me, me,
this
me,
in the subantarctic.
Yeah, the Nova
me, me,
6.
mommy, me, 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 mommy.
There, an unnamed character from from Call of Duty World at War.
Me, mommy, me, 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 me.
I don't remember those sound effects in that game.
I do. Clear as day, man. You don't remember those infamous Call
High
of Duty sound
pitch.
effects?
Me, mommy, me, me,
Yeah, dude. That's the that's the next tracer pack.
me, mommy, me, me, mommy.
Don't they have a
That's
tracer
what the
pack where you play like Advanced Warfare or something? Or not tracer,
Me,
like
yeah, that was in Modern Warfare 3.
I was like, how do you? I'm like that is the most insane. Like that's the only
Me,
time I
mommy,
was
me,
thinking of
me,
worth buying one of those. I was like, that's the craziest looking. I'm gonna play a
me,
game
mommy,
inside a
me, me,
game.
me.
I don't know why, but this made me think of Wizard 101 for no reason. I played
What's
a
with you
lot
when
of.
randomly bringing up
I
Wizard
don't
101?
randomly. Oh, I
You a
do randomly.
psyop for trying to psyop into
I
playing
only played it like in
Wizard?
2014 or whatever it was.
And here we are,
Yeah.
12 years later.
Did you ever play Penguin whatever?
Club
Club
Penguin?
Yeah,
Penguin.
yeah, the original.
Yeah.
I never did. I was aware of it, but I was like, it's not my thing.
Of course, I played Club Penguin. Club Penguin was the shit, dude.
Of course you were playing Wizard 101, you nerd.
But then I tried Pirate 101. I'm like, it's not the same.
Remember I played that Pirates of the Caribbean MMO?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was cool.
You couldn't feel it, but from here I gave you a dap up.
Hell yeah.
Yes, that shit, and surprisingly, it was actually good.
Yeah, dude. I was so upset they never made the villain in that Jolly Roger. They never
Yes,
made him an act. I was expecting him to show up in the movies, but he never showed up. I think
it-
he's the coolest in my opinion, aside from Davy Jones, Jolly Roger.
yes, he was. I damn dude, that was a deep fucking cut right there.
That's so good.
Oh, one last. Did you see they lost another director for AC Hex, the Hex game for AC?
This AC Hex.
Assassin's Creed, the that Hex, the that has the codename Hex.
Did you know I'm working on it?
If you were,
Codename Sex?
I would.
What?
Yo,
CEO of
Caligula,
Sex
no.
is in Hex. Oh my god.
It's not though.
Oh my god, dude, this game, it's too much, it's too
It's
much.
too much. Okay, well, I think we can end it there. See ya. Got any crazy last words to say?